This topic has a really long title. It's a word problem on unit rate associated with ratios of whole numbers, decimal answers. So a ratio is a fraction. A unit rate it's like a rate, it's how many per one. So for example, miles per hour means how many miles do you go in 1 hour. Um, Price per unit. So let's say you wanted to know what's the cost of one cucumber. It would be the cost per one cucumber. Okay, so here we go. This is answer each part. If necessary, round your answers to the nearest hundred. Okay, that's important to know. At Kelly's Bike Rentals, it costs $42 to rent a bike for 8 hours. How many dollars does it cost per hour of bike use? You know what's so cool? This word per means divided by. Boom, that's going to be helpful because we want to do dollars. We want to divide that by the number of hours. P.S. Please subscribe to my channel and like any videos that are helpful to you. So we look at the dollars. They said it was $42. And we're going to be dividing by the number of hours, which was 8 hours. So we do the division, 8 into 42. It's not going to go evenly, so we're going to do some long division here. We're going to need a decimal, a couple zeros. We're supposed to round to the nearest hundred, so let's put 3 in case we need to do some rounding. 8 goes into 42 5 times. 40, subtract 2, bring down. Again, when you do long division, ignore the decimal under the box. Once you put it up into your answer where it goes, you don't have to pay attention to it anymore as you're doing your math. So 8 goes into 20 2 times. Because we brought down this 0, your answer has to go above that 0. So 8 goes into 22 times, which is 16. Subtract 4, bring down this 0. 8 goes into 45 times, which has to go above that 0. And it goes evenly, so we don't have to even do any subtracting. So the dollars per hour is $5.25. Okay, let's look at the second one. What's super cool is we're doing acres per pound. So we're going to divide the number of acres by the number of pounds. So there are 89 pounds. I'm putting that in the denominator, and 11 acres. How many acres can be planted per pound of seed? So we're going to do 11 divided by 89. Whoops. We're rounding to the nearest hundredth, so let's put in 3 zeros, bring up the decimal, then ignore it from then on out. 11, 89 does not go into 11. It goes into 110, I believe, one time. We'll subtract, ignore that decimal there. We don't need it anymore. 1, 2, 1. Bring down the 0. Let's see, 89 probably goes into 210 twice. So we'll do that. 2 times 9 is 18. Carry the 1, 16, 17. Subtract. Oh, nope, that's going to be 0 because we have to borrow again. 32. Okay, bring down. 320. I'm going to say it's probably 3. If it goes in 4 times, then we still would keep it at 0.12. So we could stop there, or we can go ahead and do 89 times 3. 24, 267. Could we fit another 89 in there? Let's just try. 8 plus 7 is 15. No, we couldn't. So the 3, it just tells us to leave the 2 the same. So our answer is 0.12. Okay, let's do another one. It takes 38 pounds of seed to completely plant a 4-acre field. We want pounds per acre. So we're going to do 38 per means divided by 4. So put a decimal. Does it say round to the nearest hundredth? Yes. Okay, we'll bring up the decimal. 4 goes into 38 8 times, which is 32. Subtract 6, bring down. 4 goes into, oh, wait, it goes in 9 times. Sweet. Notice that the 6 there is bigger than 4. That means we did not get a big enough number up here. So we need to do 9, subtract 56, bring down. There we go. 4 goes into 25 times evenly. Now we're supposed to round to the nearest 100 if necessary. So we don't really have to. We're going to do 9.5. If they said we had to round, then we will put a 0 there, but we don't really have to. So we're doing hours per dollar. So we're going to take our hours, which was 8, and divide by 46. So you don't want to assume what you're dividing by what. You want to make sure that you read what you're trying to find. And the per means divided by. So that's why we're doing 8 divided by 46. Okay, so 46 is not going to 8. It goes into 80, not quite twice. So one time we'll subtract, bring down. Probably not 8 times, maybe 7 times. Let's try 7. We're just guessing and checking. Let me do it over here just to see. 28 plus 4 is 32. Yep, 7 times. So wait, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. 22. Subtract 280. So 180. Let's see. Maybe 4 times. Let's try 46 times 4. Nope, too big. So it's 3 times. We don't even have to finish the math. It's going to be something or other. If you want to, you can finish, but we're rounding to the nearest 100. The 3 is going to tell the 7 to stay the same. So it's 0.17 hours per dollar. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.